Well, as you travel along Mount Juliet Road, many of you have seen there's lots of great progress going on at the construction site for West Wilson Middle. It's been a minute since I've been out here and checked on things to provide you an update, so today I'm taking you for the ride to come along. Let's go check it out. Like the construction site, anticipation for the new West Wilson Middle to open continues to build every day. West Wilson Middle Principal Dr. Deontay Alexander joined me for a few moments today, and as we walked, he knows that as each day passes, he's one step closer to finally bringing his school home.
It's motivating first and foremost, and it's encouraging, and so being able to see it, because if one day it's going to be like a night-day experience.
A quick keynote timeline is this. We all know what happened around midnight leading into March 3rd, 2020. The devastating tornado struck, and West Wilson was the first school to be hit and ultimately destroyed. Stoner Creek would follow, but it has since been rebuilt. In the summer of 2021, demolition would begin on West Wilson, and throughout much of last year, ground preps continued, and now walls are popping up all over the place. So the big question is, when will this project be completed?
They're getting a lot of work done that's happening really fast. Of course, once we get all the walls up and the brick on the outside, then you move into the miles of cabling that have to be pulled. You're not going to see that from the road. So, of course, getting that roof on helps you with the weather delay issue. So there's just a whole lot of factors right now, because we don't want to get people's hopes up to say, hey, we're going to be moving in there at Christmas. So really right now, it's still that moving target of probably February. We have monthly construction meetings. I got another one coming up next week, get a little more information, but I don't anticipate a lot of changing in the timeline.
Another question that's popular is, when it's completed, would students make a swift transition there once all safety checks are completed, much like Stoner Creek Elementary's pivot to their new home last December?
Once it gets closer, let's we get Thanksgiving of this year, we're going to have a lot better idea of what that move-in date's going to be. Given the situation with the students sharing the one school and the 8th graders being at the high schools, I could see where we would try to get them in that building as soon as it's occupiable, just for the sake of all the problems we've been dealing with the traffic and congestion at Mount Juliet Middle School. The high schools are full. We've got 8th graders mixed with high school kids. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So I really do think Mr. Luttrell and the board would want to try to get those kids in that building as soon as we can.
Back to the construction site, operated by R.G. Anderson, Inc. Dirt and rock are being moved continuously. Workers are busy building away. And machines literally are doing tons of heavy lifting. By all accounts, this project is moving along at a very satisfactory pace. What started out on design papers, well, Dr. Alexander can really start to see this all coming to life.
You said something you're really excited about is the media center.
Media center.
The media center.
The media center. Of all media centers.
Look at this. Okay.
So as the work continues on this near 186,000 square foot project that includes the existing wing salvaged by the storm, spring is in full swing, with high hopes that this time next year, West Wilson's new doors will have already opened. But of course, we'll keep you updated along the way. I'm Bart Barker with Wilson County Schools.